Hello everybody, my name is Hunch from you, but you knew that already, and welcome back to Starcraft 2 Heart of the Swarm. Last time we left off, we finished off at Skyger's station. We killed Narud, hopefully, and now we have Stukov on our side, and I still wish he had actual eyes. But either way, we're going to be moving on straight to the next area, which is Core Hall, I believe.
Isha, take the Leviathan up. We're leaving.
Kerrigan, you saw something in that lab. In Narud's mind.
I saw Amon. Older than the universe, more powerful than I can understand. And now he's alive again.
Then he shall fall before the swarm, like all the rest.
We don't even know where he is. We must prepare for his coming, but I have a few scores to settle first. Inform the broodmothers. The swarm moves on Core Hall. At last, Mengsk will suffer for his crimes. I'm going to Core Hall. It's time.
Why are you telling us this, Kerrigan?
There will be ruin, destruction. Millions can die amid the chaos. Valerian, your people will need a leader.
You're right, Kerrigan. They will. If I'm to be that leader, I'll ask only one thing of you. Bring your swarm down outside the city. That will give us time to evacuate.
Core Hall is going to be the most difficult battle of my life, and you're asking me to make it harder.
I am.
I was wrong about you, Valerian. You're not like your father. I'll give you your chance. Make the most of it.
Alright, we're in Core Hall's... well, the space of Core Hall, I guess. Wait, that's Dominion space. Never mind me, let's just go talk to everybody.
I have never seen so many Terrans. They are pulling everything back to defend this world.
Their orbital defenses will kill millions of us before we even hit the ground.
The Terrans have no chance. We are numberless. We are the swarm.
I sense a broad frequency emanating from the palace in Augustgrad.
Yes, I sense it too. I can hear.
Dominion forces, this is your Emperor, Arcturus Mengsk. Core Hall is under attack by the Zerg swarm. Our special weapons lab has been destroyed. Our defenses stripped. Any fleet that can hear my voice, return to Core Hall. The seat of human power is under assault. Come, men. Defend your home.
Trapped like a rat in a cage, aren't you, Arcturus?
My queen, the swarm has assembled above Core Hall. The broodmothers await your command.
Tell them to hold position in orbit. Stay out of range of the planet's defenses.
Dominion fleets are converging on our position. Terran troops are arriving from all over the sector.
Broodmother Kalisa, hear me. Have your Leviathans form a blockade. Kill anything coming into the system. Nothing will stop us. Core Hall is mine.
No, we shall do what you ask, Queen. Anyway, I don't think Abatha has anything to say, otherwise it'd be flashing on us, so let's get into the first mission.
The swarm is engaged with Core Hall's orbital defenses. We are ready to begin the surface invasion.
I just want to make something clear here. From here on out, if my memory serves correct, there are no new units to obtain, and there are no more Kerrigan levels. You've kind of reached a cap. So, other than the small rewards we get over, like the evolution missions, that's about it. Either way, let's get in.
My queen, your Leviathans are in position.
Unleash the swarm.
We will lose countless drop pods in the opening moments.
We're sending millions. Even if only a fraction gets through, it'll still be more than enough to take out these orbital defenses from the ground.
A bio-launcher has broken through the orbital defense network.
Zerg! Blast it!
Dominion ground forces have secured this area. Our bio-launchers cannot survive without support.
I'm going to handle this. Personally. Send in all the drop pods. They should be centered around this region. Alert me the moment one breaks through. I'll make sure the launcher survives.
Yep, we're in straight away, and didn't I mention something about an economy? What we start off with is good enough for defense, that's it.
The first bio-launcher and its escort are entering Core Hall's atmosphere.
Show me where it will land.
It will arrive here, my queen.
Don't worry, your first batch of units is more than enough to
What is
defend
it this...
and the bio launcher, and it will take a while before it arrives. So you have no worry.
Speak.
Along with this, I recommend the drop pods ability because you're going to want to make sure you have an army with you at all times, because you're going to want to keep your forces separated a lot.
Incoming transmission.
You've made a grave mistake, setting foot on my world, Kerrigan. I will deliver you and your swarm back to whatever hell you crawled out of.
We require more minerals.
Either way, focus up on the buildings first, get us some units here and there. Stuff like a couple of queens to help spread the creep around.
We require more minerals.
Boldly.
Along with that, I recommend using Kerrigan's abilities like dashing, and if you want AoE, take the old ability we had on our basic attack. Let's see. The good thing is we actually start off with a fair amount of supply. We're like around 70, because there are a lot of overlords to start with.
The bio-launcher is about to land. It will be vulnerable for a short period.
Well, we're getting our defenses over there, and we've already got a roach war ongoing. Let's get some units on this area.
Retribution will be mine. We are without limit.
The Dominion's Draken defense network is destroying most of our bio-launchers in orbit.
Which means we can't afford to lose the ones that get through.
Now, we do have a little leeway with this. You are allowed to lose up to 2. So while you don't have the best leeway, it's better than having no leeway. In reality, what you want to do, and I have been forgetting my base again, I need to get more buildings up and running and more drones. We want to make sure we have everything ready. Oops, that's the wrong. We want a spire. Because I'm thinking of bringing some Mutalisks into the bunch. They're going to be handy for moving around, making sure places are well defended.
I am the swarm.
Meanwhile, the Queen can help spread the creep around. That is another ability I would recommend taking if you're more focused on getting your units around quickly, which is Kerrigan's passive creep enhancement,
We are without
which
limit.
would have increased the overall generation. Now, can you guess why I'm making this?
Cluster is under attack.
Ah, right. I forgot. Fire bats.
Our
Job done.
conquest continues.
This is where having all the extra drones comes in handy. Like, you see I have a lot of drones. That is not what I wanted. It is C. Simply put, get a bunch of spine crawls around it.
Your queen listens. What if...
Queens will be handy if you really, in your army, if you really need the healing, but in most cases I bring a couple of sort of just like emergency defenses. And I really did overdo it on the drones. Let's get a few more and get ready over here.
The next bio-launcher is breaking through Core Hall's defenses.
And we should get a few roaches. Because the slow is going to really help out.
It is time. Note. Mix. Yes.
Let's see, we're going to want... just spreading them out everywhere. Sounds a bit disgusting when you think about it.
We must place that on creep.
Speak.
These gates lead to the Terran capital. Destroy them, and my brood can enter Augustgrad.
Come on, give me a bit of creep.
Good thinking. I'll break the gates open if I have time. Listen.
You see how this works, basically? They're going to send a lot of ground units, and air units as well, but Mutalisks can come in handy for that.
It is time.
And we still have way too many of these guys. Alright, all I'm going to do. Air defense, air defense. And why is it every time I choose to record, like, making scrap sellers?
We require more minerals.
Retribution.
Right, the next one's over there, but is not directly in a base. Uh-oh. Incoming Vikings! I apologize if you can hear this in the background. They immediately want to kill the Mutalisks. Let's just deal with that. And thankfully we don't have to worry about our army as much to start with.
What is it this time?
Because we have the benefit of the drop pods, which will be handy to make sure the army's constantly reinforced. I want a couple aberrations for tanking. You may as well bring in some Zerglings. There is an expansion up here you can take, but for now, look at my base. I'm perfectly settled. And if I want to put some extra defenses around the bile launchers, I can simply create some impalers, which is why I immediately went for the upgrade. Let's see, gonna get this, and do we want to get the Ultralisk Cavern? May as well have it there
We
when we
require
get the
more
gas.
Vespene gas.
Yes.
You see, we have a
We are without
strange
limit.
mix of an army, but that's kind of the
Our conquest
idea.
continues.
You just want a bit of everything
No
to go
time
along
like
with
the
stuff like the drop
present.
pods.
Speak.
Because that way, your army's more likely to survive because you've got a bit of everything. You know, you got the units to distract them that come from the drop pods and everything. And along with that, you get I got stuff like the aberrations, which are good for dealing with the
No
armor.
time like the
Hydralisks have
present.
got their range. And stuff like the roaches will slow them down, and the queens will be supporting. Now, with our current minerals, what could we focus on? I wouldn't mind an infestor or two, no, I don't know. It could be a bit costly.
A bio-launcher is about to arrive on Core Hall's surface.
I have plenty of minerals, but no gas.
It is time.
The good thing is we already have this area
Boldly.
settled. We should actually make a couple more drones. Basically just keep the place oversaturated with drones so I can just build a lot of defensive structures. Let's lose you. Alright, you guys get over. Sure, you get a... Oh, cool, we got an Ultralisk. That's kinda handy.
Minsk will suffer.
There we go, we'll get these drones set up once the creep sets in.
Speak. The swarm conquers all.
We could move onwards to destroy the
Make
gates,
your
but thankfully, if my memory serves correct, this mission, you won't have to do it straight away, you can wait.
Our forces are under
And looks like he intercepted their attack early. Oh no, I actually went too close to their base. Back up.
We are without.
My queen, the next bio-launcher is landing in hostile territory. The Dominion base must be destroyed to secure the landing area.
Sons of Core Hall, Eliminate the Queen of Blades.
Come on, everybody, move on in. You're not that fat. The Ultralisks are lagging behind, though. See, we're actually getting plenty of gas, so we'll spend it on some Hydralisks. Because we're going to need more anti-air.
Retribution.
And thankfully, destroying the space does open us up to a new expansion.
Like the present.
Our forces are under attack.
We'll get a few over here, and apparently...
Speak.
Hello, what's that?
I am the swarm.
Oh, it's an attack force after me. How adorable. Well, let's get our upgrades settled. It's not enough, I'm afraid. The Ultralisk are going to rip through the Marines.
Your queen
Where are those
listens.
2 drones? Oh, 3 drones. Right, what we want is you guys
What is it
move.
this
We want a
time?
hatchery and the 2 extractors. And then we'll add you to this here. And then now we have an extractor on hotkey. Not really something I would have. Either way, the nice thing is this little idea of mine is each one is well defended, and because I'm using spore crawlers, I can move things forward. That actually looks kind of nasty over there.
I am the
I
swarm.
don't think a few spore crawlers are going to help with that, so I'm going to move back. I mean, it looks like they're getting through slowly, but... Let's see, let's grab a couple of drones. Yeah, I put these in the wrong positions.
It is time.
Alright, get back to the bio launcher. I guess one thing you could do with these little bases I'm setting up, if you try to follow the same idea, is to kind of keep constant queens going. Alright, I didn't make an Ultralisk cabin. Ultralisks, because they're freaking strong. And the space is all settled up. Where's Kerrigan? Dink. And now we'll get some drones going. We'll get this other base set up. We'll probably focus on the gas first and then the minerals, because Jesus, we have a lot of minerals.
Yes.
Thankfully, this mission goes fairly easy as long as you pay attention to what you defend with. I mean, if you just went with your army for defense, it could go very wrong very
We
quickly.
require more Vespine gas.
This place is set up. You guys go on that one, and you guys go on that one. Hey! Well, one drone was trying not to do his job.
Your queen listens.
And then as this base kind of forms up, we'll get some creep around it and everything. In fact, I haven't been spraying the creep. That's one thing I keep forgetting.
The next biolauncher is making landfall. Prepare for its defense.
Let's see, is the Ultras cabin done? Yes, it is. Missile attacks level 2. Oh, it's still doing the evolution. We do have our max site upgrades, which is nice. And hey, gave us some Mutalisks.
Mutation.
Oh, did he give us another Ultralisk? Cool.
Our forces are
They
under
came from behind. Drop pod away. It's strange how these guys can get through their whole planetary defenses, where my units have trouble.
We consume all.
I'm just making sure I get in position. And we're also gonna cut this. Oh, that's a destroyed 4.
mineral field
you know?
depleted.
Right, let's see how this place is doing. We could use more drones. And then sacrifice these ones for the cause. And then these 2 will become spore crawlers, and then we're going to move the entire army back.
Make your peace.
See, now we're doing fine on everything, so... We got enough aberrations, we got enough of
The
everything.
next biolauncher will arrive in enemy territory.
Our conquest continues.
Well, looks like we're going to make a move. We're going to go towards this biolauncher here
No
first.
time like the
And once we...
present.
No, we need this one... No, we just need one more. This one's still evolving.
Retribution.
I guess that's the term to give it. Let's see. Use what's left of the lava we have to make some Zerglings. And then we should focus on making sure this thing's set up for upgrades. Because missile attacks are the more important thing we need. So that's why I've been focusing on it so much.
Forces are under
Now with the time we have, I'm going for this gate first. it doesn't really give you anything other than, like, you've completed part of an objective.
I'm under attack.
No primal hydralisks. I just stupid.
Retribution will be mine.
But it's better just to get rid of this now before I have to go get rid of it.
Our queen has destroyed a gate. Move into the city.